And this category also enables businesses to develop a more personalized relationship with their customers. What is called more personalized relationship? That is giving individual attention to attract the customer. So அதான் நம்ம இங்க என்ன சொல்றோம், personalized relationship with their customers அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம். So the business peoples can develop this kind of relationship also with the customers to attract them. Okay. Now this business to consumer transaction is given here in a diagram. That is what is the relationship between them. Here the customer is going to order their products to the website, and the ordered product will be processed by the business organization. Then the organization will supply the product to the customer. So this is what the communication between the customer and then organization, that is business to consumer. So next let us see to whom this type of transaction is suitable, or else which are the products are eligible for this type of transactions. So let us see one by one. First one, goods that can be easily transformed into digital format, such as books, music clips and videos and software packages. So all these things can be easily converted into digital format. So these products are suitable for business to consumer transaction. Next one is items that follow standard specifications. For that we can give the examples, that is printer ribbons, ink cartridges, like that. So these products also suitable for business to consumer transaction. Next one, highly rated branded items are items with return security, such as Dell compact computers, electronic gadgets from Sony, etc. So highly rated or branded items also suitable for this kind of transactions. Next one, items sold in packets. So the items which are in packets cannot be opened by anyone, even in physical stores. For example, we can say Kodak film rolls. This is just for example, but we can see many products which is in packets. So those products also suitable for this kind of transaction. Next one, relatively cheap items where savings outweigh risk. The items which are cheap and more important for savings, those kind of products also suitable for this transaction. Next one, items that can be experienced online, such as music, videos, etc. So those things we can see or listen in the online itself. So likewise, items that can be experienced through online is also suitable for this kind of transaction. So this type of transaction is utilized by three types of businesses. First one, channel enhancement. Second one, online internet based stores. And the third one, small businesses trying to surpass entry barriers. So small businesses which are trying to be better than. The next type of transaction is consumer to consumer. So this is totally different from the previous type of transactions. That is, here the transaction is going to be done between two individual persons, consumer 1 and consumer 2. So these kind of transactions are also provided by online platforms such as PayPal. PayPal is one of the example of consumer to consumer transaction platform, and also we are familiar with OLX. That is also one of the consumer to consumer transaction platform. Okay, where a consumer can sell their product and also a consumer can buy a product. So here in this category, the infrastructure is employed to support the transaction between individuals. Traditional economic activities corresponding to classified advertisement and auctions. Classified advertisement means the advertisement given in a newspaper. And auctions. Auction is a method of exchanging of products. அதாவது பண்டமாற்று முறை அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்களே, நம்ம ஒன்று கொடுத்து அவங்க கிட்ட இருந்து இன்னொன்று வாங்கிக்கிறது. நமக்கு ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் தேவையாக இருக்கும், பட் அதை வாங்குறதுக்கு முன்னாடி நம்மக்கிட்ட இருக்கிற ஏதோ ஒரு பொருளை அவங்கள்ட்ட கொடுத்துட்டு அவங்கள்ட்ட அந்த பொருளை நம்ம வாங்கிக்கிறோம். ஸோ அந்த எக்ஸ்சேஞ்ச் ஆஃப் ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் அப்படின்றது என்னன்னு சொல்கிறோம், ஆக்ஷன்ஸ். ஸோ இதெல்லாம் பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னா ட்ரெடிஷ்னல் எக்கனாமிக் ஆக்டிவிட்டீஸாக இருந்தது. ட்ரெடிஷ்னலாக ஃபாலோ பண்ணிட்டு வந்த விஷயங்கள் இதெல்லாம். அந்த கிளாசிஃபைட் அட்வர்டைஸ்மெண்ட், அதாவது அட்வர்டைஸ்மெண்ட் இன் நியூஸ் பேப்பர் அண்ட் எக்ஸ்சேஞ்ச் ஆஃப் குட்ஸ், இது எல்லாமே traditional methods. So this category is correspond to small gift items and graft goods like that. Those things can be exchanged between the individuals, where individuals sell their goods to other individual at a market determined prices. Here this type of e-commerce promotes the opportunity for consumers to transact goods or services with other consumers present on the internet. So it gives the opportunity to the consumers or to the individuals to exchange their goods or services on the internet. Some of them are defining this type of e-commerce as a financial interaction between non-business entities using the web. So this transaction can be shown in a diagram, that is customer 1, customer 2. So here customer 1 wants to sell their products over the website, and the peoples are going to place their advertisement on the website. Now customer 2 wants to buy their products which is given in the website. So now actual communication is going to be done between customer 1 and customer 2. Customer 1 gives the product to the customer 2, and customer 2 gives money to customer 1. Next type of e-commerce is customer to business. So in this type of transaction, customers may have some requirements or specifications to the business. So now business has to respond to those requirements and specifications. So all these things are going to be done automatically. So customer can classify their product based on the price or based on the product material. Likewise, consumers can classify their search based on some requirements and specifications. Now business should be ready to give the products based on consumers requirements and specifications. For example, நாம் ஏதாவது ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் வாங்க போகிறோம் அப்படின்னு சொன்னால் எனக்கு 500லேருந்து 1000க்குள்ளே இருக்கக்கூடிய அந்த ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் வேணும். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் சுடிதார் பார்க்குறோம், அப்போ 500லேருந்து 1000க்குள்ளே அது ரொம்ப கம்மி அப்படின்னா 1000லேருந்து 2000க்குள்ளே எனக்கு இருக்கக்கூடிய சுடிதார் மெட்டீரியல்ஸ் வேணும், இல்லை அதிலே கூட எனக்கு காட்டன் மெட்டீரியல்ஸ் வேணும். அப்படி நாம் நம்மளோட ஸ்பெசிஃபிகேஷனை சொல்லும் பொழுது now the business should give the products based on the requirements or specifications. That is what the relationship or the transaction is going to be in this type of e-commerce. So this type enables a customer to determine the price of a product and service offered by a company. So in this type of electronic commerce, consumers have a choice of a wide variety of transactions and services, along with the opportunity to specify the range of prices. As we said, they can fix their range of prices for what they are willing to pay for a particular item, service or transaction. So because of all these reasons, as a result, it reduces the bargaining time. யூஸ்வலாக நம்ம கடைக்கு போனால் அதான் செய்வோம் இல்லையா, ஒரு பொருள் இருக்குது அப்படின்னு சொன்னால் இது இந்த ரேட்டு கொடுப்பீங்களா, இல்லை இதை விட கம்மியான ரேட்டில் இந்த ப்ராடக்ட் இருக்கா, இந்த பொருள் இருக்கா. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி நம்ம ஃபிசிக்கல் ஷாப் போகிறோம் அப்படின்னு சொன்னால் யூஸ்வலாக நம்ம பண்ணுறது பார்கெய்னிங். ஹியர் இன் திஸ் இ ஷாப்ஸ் டிஸ்கவுண்ட்ஸ் ஆல்சோ வில் பி தேர். ஸோ இப்போ இது எல்லாத்தையும் பார்த்துட்டு எது நமக்கு கன்வீனியண்ட்டாக இருக்கோ அதை நம்ம பர்ச்சேஸ் பண்ணிக்கிறோம் இல்லையா. ஸோ இப்போ இந்த எல்லா ஃபீச்சர்ஸ்லேருந்து அங்கே இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு பெரிய ரிசல்ட் என்ன அப்படின்னு சொன்னால், இட் ரெடியூசஸ் த bargaining time and increases the flexibility and creates ease at the point of sale for both the merchant and the consumer. ரெண்டு பேருக்குமே இது என்னவா இருக்கு, it makes ease at the point of sale. So now this type of transaction can be given in a diagram. You can see business organization is here, website and customer. The transaction is same as like business to consumer, but here the consumer is going to classify their products based on their requirements. That is the different while we compare with business to consumer. So here customer places an order through website to the organization. The organization gives the product to the customer and receives money from the customer. Next type of e-commerce is business to administration. So here the transaction is between business and public administration. In this category, the transaction or communication is going to be done between the business and administration. Business may be any company, and administration in the sense it is a public administration, that is it involves many services, particularly in areas such as social security, employment and legal documents. In all these services, a business involves a transaction to the administration. That is given here in a diagram. That is business is going to communicate with administration through the same website. Like the information can also be passed from administration to the business. Next type of e-commerce is consumer to administration. This is also one of the famous category, that is the transactions between individuals and public administration. For this we can say some of the examples, that is include taxes and health related activities, that is scheduling an appointment using an online service or making some other appointment over the network. So all these communications are comes under the type consumer to administration. The same way of communication is given here in a diagram. Consumer is going to communicate to the administration through the website. The reply can also be given by administration to the consumer. Next type of e-commerce is government to consumer. So already we said even a government also can be a business entity. As like when a government or public sector entity uses e-commerce to sell goods or services to consumers, at that time it will comes under the category called government to consumer transaction. For this type of transaction we can say some examples. At many schools, parents pay for school lunch, sports fees and even library fees through the online portals. So all these communications are now comes under the type called government to consumer transaction. For entrepreneurs, the G2C, that is government to consumer model, is an opportunity to make the e-commerce software. Entrepreneurs are simply individuals who creates a new business. So for those peoples, this type of e-commerce is an opportunity to make the software. That is given in a diagram. Government is going to communicate with the individuals through website. Next type of transaction is government to business. So now here the transaction is between government and business. Business means a company or organization. So what are the transactions can be done here in this category? Online bill payments, tax payments, or the payment for government services. So all these transactions are comes under the type called government to business. So as like government to consumer, here also in government to business, entrepreneurs provide software or services around the transaction rather than providing the actual goods or services. This type of e-commerce is shown in diagram: government, website, business, organization. Here the government is going to communicate through website to the business organization, or even business organization can communicate the government through website. So these are the types of e-commerce. The e-commerce types can be classified based on the business entities. Who are we said as entities? Business entities. The people who are involved in online business are called business entities. They may be either a company or consumer or a government. So in the business entities குள்ள communication எப்படி இருக்கு, transaction எப்படி இருக்கு? ஸோ பிஸ்னஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்லும் பொழுது ஒரு கம்பெனி அப்படின்னு எடுத்துக்கிட்டா கம்பெனி கிட்ட இருந்து ஒரு கன்சியூமரோ இல்லை கவர்மெண்ட்டோ அவங்க சைடில் அட்மினிஸ்ட்ரேஷனோ அவங்க கூட என்ன மாதிரியான கம்யூனிகேஷன், என்ன மாதிரியான டிரான்சாக்ஷன். அதே மாதிரி ஒரு கன்சியூமர் அப்படின்னு எடுத்துக்கிறோன்னா அவங்களுக்கு கம்பெனி கூடவோ கவர்மெண்ட் கூடவோ அட்மினிஸ்ட்ரேஷன் கூடவோ என்ன மாதிரியான டிரான்சாக்ஷன். ஸோ லைக் வைஸ் ஒவ்வொருத்தர்கிட்ட இருந்து மற்றவங்க கூட இருக்கக்கூடிய டிரான்சாக்ஷன்ஸ் என்ன மாதிரி இருக்குது அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு இந்த கிளாசிஃபிகேஷனில் நம்ம பார்த்துருக்கோம். ஸோ these are called the classification of electronic commerce. I'll meet you in next class. Thank you.